Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? And welcome back to episode number 6 of the Little Busters visual novel playthrough. If you guys missed the last few episodes, I highly recommend going back and checking those out. They're kind of pivotal to the story. But we finally met up with Kurugaya-san, who is one of my favorite... to be fair, I like pretty much every single female character in this visual novel. And I like many of the male characters, not all of them. Not all of them, but I don't want to tell you who because it might kind of like spoil some things for later. I mean, it doesn't really, but I definitely don't want to say it now. But anyway, we have Kurugaya-san, the upperclassman who is a mature and smart and very dominant personality who has found us here. And without further ado, make sure you guys hit that like button down below for me because you already know your support's greatly appreciated, as well as the subscribe button for future content as well. Go back and watch all my other visual novels because we are stacking up some good visual novels on this channel. And without further ado, we're just going to get right on into it. Whoa! Before I knew it, Kurugaya had already appeared in my direction I was originally heading. It was merely a reminder of how you should live, always facing forward, without looking back or getting sidetracked. But your voice was coming from behind me, and then from the side, an auditory hallucination. That's not a good sign. No, there's nothing wrong with either my hearing or my mental health. Well, you probably misheard due to the echo. That's just how the courtyard is built. Hearing a voice coming from right in front of you as though it was coming from behind is clearly abnormal. By the way, Kurugaya-san is always playing pranks on me like this. She never misses an opening and gets other people dragged into her own pace, even in a class that seems to exist in a realm of her own. That's just the way she is. I like this. By the way, Riki-kun, what are you fooling around for? Just a while ago, those two idiots and Natsume siblings went off towards the gym. Ah, so Kyosuke really did go there. I wonder if I should say it was to be expected of Kyosuke, but it seems he had already gone ahead. Foo. Kurugaya-san started laughing, looking at me. What's the matter? Nothing. I was just wondering if you were looking what you were looking so worried about. That's amusing. You can't stop those fools by yourself. But I'm not making fun of you. It's just that you're so charming. I didn't really understand what she was trying to say. Well, us meeting here like this must be fate. Let's have some tea. No, if I don't go where everyone else is, it doesn't matter. It does. Quit your blabbering already, fool. You're scaring me. Try to escape and you're dead. Raise your voice and you're dead. Cry for help and you're dead. You leave me no choice. Excellent. I was just getting tired of being alone. Yes, you look like the right person to talk with right now. She was smiling as she dragged me into the corner of the courtyard. There was a worn-out wooden crate there and a few round stools that, like those used in the art room. Well, this is a very small sidewalk cafe, she proudly proclaimed. Well, it's a good location. It was hidden in a blind spot, whether looking from the school building or the pathway to the courtyard. Sunlight was sifting through the leaves of the slowly swaying trees, pouring over the wooden crate serving as a table. But regardless of how I looked at it, it was still worn out and covered in a layer of dust. Isn't it enough to ask for that it's a good location? What else do you need? A proper interior would be nice. There's no way it's not proper. It's plenty usable. It's beautiful because of its simplicity. Or rather, there isn't anything to it because of its simplicity. She sat down in one of the chairs and gazed at me. Oh, yo! You got them nice knee-high socks. The sun just glistening off the trees. Loving this, I love her bow. I really want a bow for my hair. It would be so nice. And then she wraps it around this strand of hair right here. Look, when I sit here like this, it's like a painting of a medieval girl from a rich family. More or less, if you don't speak. I guess she does look the part. If the table and chairs weren't so worn out, it could become a decent enough painting. That was a relatively honest impression. Well, it gives the impression of a daughter who's some impoverished aristocrat. She laughed heartily. No matter how you look at it, holding a bottle of rum would suit her better than a mise-en tea. Well, have a seat, Riki. She took another chair and placed it on the side opposite herself. I can't be lounging around here. I'm worried about the fight breaking out, and I have to get ready for math class. Well, something like that doesn't matter. I'm telling you, it does. Ignore and disregard it. That's dangerous. I suddenly recalled that she was often absent from class. How should I put it? She's completely detached from the world. As for the fight, you won't be able to do anything about it either way. As for math, well, you don't need to worry about that either. That's no good. I'm not going to be able to do anything that is... anything is probably true, though. I don't think you have enough passion for enjoying tea. Yeah, you're right. I still can't understand why you'd refuse. I'm an attractive girl, and a boy of your age should be overjoyed to accept such an offer. I mean... Oh, God. Don't say it like it's derogatory, or I will punch you in the face. That's like... She could... I'm just gonna rearrange it. Young man, could it be that you're perhaps of the homosexual persuasion? Of course not. You have a complicated heart, young man. This is just as well. Let's take our time and thoroughly discuss everything. No, like I've been trying to say, first of all, the line between gay relationship and friendship is drawn in water, don't you think? That's not really what I want to talk about. There's no end to this pointless argument since she wasn't paying any heed to what I was saying. Geez, just for a little while, okay? Alright, good boy. You should have been honest and said so to begin with. I was being honest when I refused. I let out a sigh and sat down on the stool. Crack! Whoa! The chair legs came up and I simply flopped onto the ground. You fell for it so easily. She smiled wickedly. She totally just wanted to pull this off. I'm going back. Hold on, that was only a joke just now. What exactly did you do? Why exactly did you do that? Why, you ask? Because it's fun? No, maybe it's fun, but why did you go through such lengths to prepare all of this? For me, that question is an even greater mystery. It's an impulse that's generated by the emotion of fun. There can be no reason behind it. It's an impulse. If you seek more, you can find only unwritten rules. Yeah, I understand. So is there a chair that isn't broken? I was tired, really tired. It's not like I did this out of hatred. That's just what I wanted to say, she muttered, pushing another chair towards me. It's the type of person you are. What's that supposed to mean? You're the kind of person one unconsciously starts caring about. The kind that invokes maternal instinct. No, I really don't want to be made into that kind of complex character. Really? I've been more or less praising you, though. I love cute things. She flashed an innocent smile that didn't match her usual aura at all. Is that how it is? Yes, that's how it is. Listening to her, I sat down on the chair as she sat in front of me. This time it seemed to be a normal one. I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. Well, drink some canned coffee and relax. She handed me a cup of cold canned coffee. Yeah, thanks. Alright, have some kimchi too. She lifted a bottle of kimchi on the table and set a spoon beside it. I don't really need any. That's a pity. Wait, where did she take this from? Interesting. I do remember this. I mean, again, nothing wrong with being gay at all in the slightest. I don't know why people get so freaking offended when they're just like, so are you gay? Like, you just say no. Like, why do people get so offended by that? Like, if you're not gay, then say no. If you are gay, then, I mean, obviously, you know, you could say yes. It depends on how well you know the person, because there are those people who are going to be dicks to you. But, like, there's no reason for you to just freak out and get all crazy, or to act like it's some sort of derogatory term. Like, in this kind of situation, it seemed like that was going to be the case. The strange dialogue continued as we enjoyed our tea. I really liked this picture, though. A vending machine is a great thing. Even if you have 3 minutes, you can have yourself a tea time. 3 minutes went by quite a while ago, though. Isn't that fine? Time is a loose concept to begin with. Even if the TV clock were gradually lagging around, nobody would probably notice at all. Time changes depending on the place, so it could be that the flow of time isn't the same for everyone at all. I just don't see why people think they have fully understood what time is by indicating it with a number and by being constrained by it. Well, no matter this paradoxical theory, time will not stop flowing. When the time comes, the chime will ring. Chime will ring? That's rather poetic. Well, I knew inviting you was the right thing to do. I mean, that was, I 100% agree. That was a really kind of cute way to put it, I guess. I'm glad that you're happy about it. I ended up spending quite a lot of time together with Kurogaya-san. Thus, about half of my lunch break was already over, and just as she said, the fight seemed to have been settled in just no time. I didn't find anyone in the club room. They had probably already started to hunt for members. I was the only one to miss lunch. I went to get myself something to eat. After I bought myself some bread and returned to the classroom, I found a girl from our class occupying my seat. There was a group of 5 girls sitting around my desk and blithely chatting about something in front of me. I felt inappropriate to ask them to leave, so I kept silent. All I could do was go and find somewhere else to eat. I like this music. It's so relaxing. I should have just gone to the cafeteria. When I went to the cafeteria, I'd probably find Kyosuke there. It wasn't such a bad idea eating bread in the cafeteria, of course, but I really wasn't fond of crowds. The roof? Now, making my way along the corridor, I found myself drawing closer to the staircase. Come to think of it, Kamikita-san usually might be out on the rooftop. I love this place, that's why I come here. It seems like I've come to like it too, to a certain extent. I descend the stairs and head to the place beyond the distorted space where I can feel the refreshing breeze again. I honestly, the roof is kind of a nice place to go. Like, I can imagine the view from there is probably incredible, this fresh breeze. And I mean, you have someone there to talk to who's a super adorable chick who loves candy. Which, I mean, is like me, but minus the very cute part. I'm not exactly fitting into that bill. I climbed up in the squalid staircase, casting a sideways glance at the pile of desks and chairs that resembled some kind of ruins. I proceeded on my way to the rooftop, finally appearing in front of the window. It was closed. The chair previously made as a foothold wasn't in place either, and looking at the sash bar, I found that the screw was right in its right place as well. She's not here? I tried to draw the screw up, but as expected, I couldn't do anything without a screwdriver. This is a problem. At this rate, I'll really have no place to go. Should I look around for everyone? While pondering this, I turned around and... Ah! Naoe-kun! Kamikita-san was climbing up the staircase. She was holding a plastic bag in her hands. She was probably going off to buy something. Oh, good afternoon. It's probably strange to say this. I don't think it's strange at all. Good afternoon. Konnichiwa. She gave a quick bow. Let me open the window. She put the nearest chair next to the window, and after conjuring a screwdriver out of her pocket, she removed the screw. All right, go ahead, please. Kamikita-san, you can go first. That is, you'll see it, so... She spoke hesitantly as if being embarrassed about something. And you see, today it's Mr. Bear. I do remember that as well. I was like, it's Bear today, isn't it? I didn't really have to say it. She looked as though she had just performed self-destruction while I was trying to understand what she had meant. But well, I think I'll get the gist of it. Did she mean Mr. Bear panties? Kamikita-san, you like childish underwear, don't you? That's not true. Dude, a bear is adorable. What's wrong with that? I mean, she's in high school. What does it matter? Seriously, it's not like she's freaking 30. She could like cute things and express it. I mean, really, you could like cute things and express it all the time. I mean, hell, if I had cute bear print underwear, hell, yeah. Fuck yeah. Why not? As I expressed my honest opinion, her cheeks became suffused, there we go, with an even deeper tint of red. Well, I do, but it was only by chance today. Alright, well, I'll go first then. I stepped on the chair and made my way through the wide open window out onto the rooftop. Wind was tickling my cheek. I squinted my eyes, looking through the bright cloudless sky. It sure is a great place. Kamakita-san appeared on the rooftop behind me. It is good weather as I thought, she said, shading her eyes by blocking the sun with one hand. Oh, Naue-kun, could it be that you have some business with me this time around? She said as though suddenly realizing something. No, not really. Just somehow I ended up wondering if there was a good place to go to. A place you can go to can be anywhere, she sounded surprised. I'm sure you're just not good at finding them, Naue-kun. Kamakita-san, you look like you're good at that. That's not true. I'm normal. She came closer, still smiling. But Naue-kun, did this place become somewhere you can go to? It's a good place. She smiled as if complimented. Hearing that really does make me glad. She sat down on the jut next to the water tank. She started taking out snacks from the plastic bag one by one. I brought a bit too much today. Here, help yourself to some Belgian waffles. She held out a Belgian waffle. Yeah, thanks. I still haven't had my lunch, though. Furthermore, she took out a plastic box and opened it. Its contents, divided into separate halves down the middle, were pancakes and green salad. Very good combination right there. This is a rather strange combination for a boxed lunch. You think so? It's delicious. She's a bit weird after all. I mean, you couldn't tell. But why did you bring too much today? No special reason. It's just that if you came here, there wouldn't be enough snacks. She totally planned this. I see. Well, no, I don't really eat that much. When you eat snacks, you become a little happier. If Naue-kun becomes happy, I'll feel happy as well. If you make someone happy, you become a little happier in return too, right? That's why you see, if you become happy, I'll become happy too. If I become happy, then you'll be happy too. And repeating it over and over again, look, it's a spiral of happiness. Well, I'm not so sure it actually works quite like that. It doesn't, unfortunately. I wish I could just be around someone that's happy and just be happy. But sometimes being around someone that's happy when you're not happy just makes you more unhappy. But indeed, if one believed in that theory from the bottom of their heart, it might make them just a little bit happy. That's why, here, have some chocolate balls. She handed me some more snacks. It seemed like a theory likely to induce heartburn. Ah! What's wrong? Shouting all of a sudden. I forgot to bring a fork. What do I do now? I can't even eat it like this. She wailed while embracing the plastic container with the pancakes. A fork. I might have something in my bag, but sadly I only had this shopping bag. For some reason, there was a single spoon wrapped in the plastic in my pocket, identical to the one Kurigaiwa was using earlier. When did she put it there? I shuddered at the thought that she might have been able to foresee things like this. Will a spoon do? Why do you have one with you? Well, I handed the spoon to the dumbfounded Kamakita-san. Yeah, thank you. She thanked me with a smile. The spiral of happiness might become a more applicable theory than I first appeared. She was applying great effort into bringing the pancakes to her mouth with the spoon. I sat down next to her and started eating the onigiri and sweetbread that I had bought. Pancakes really aren't pancakes without apricot jam topping. Then I've never eaten pancakes in my life. I have never eaten pancakes in my life, guys. If they're supposed to have this topping on them to make them truly pancakes, then I have never eaten pancakes in my entire life. Have you guys eaten true pancakes in your entire lives? Because I mean, this is the first time I've ever heard of this topping being put on pancakes to make them truly pancakes. What about chocolate chips? What about blueberries? What about freaking strawberry sauce? What about maple freaking syrup. No, it's gotta be this. I've never had pancakes in my entire life. Ever. Blueberry is very tasty too, though. I mean, it's tasty, but apparently it was not really pancakes now, is it, Kamakita-san? She explained, irrationally delighted. Kamakita-san, you sure love sweet things. She wants apricot! I'm like, put chocolate on it for Pete's sake. Yep, this is my happiness. It's a small thing, but with just that one can be happy. It's amazing. That's why sweet things are amazing. Now, Kun, you really don't like them? Well, I don't hate them. Did this dude really just say that he doesn't like sweets? If you don't like chocolate, if you don't like sugar, like Nerds from Wonka, or some sort of sugary treat, pie, cake, something, are you really human if you don't like sugar? Question of the day. But if you eat them too much, you'll get heartburn. Ouch. You know how much I eat freaking chocolate? It's almost on a daily basis. I am going to die of heartburn one day. Sadly, I feel like that's true. Yeah, that's sad. I love whipped cream so much, but after eating just one shortcake, I feel sick. Like the whole shortcake? Yeah, I mean, I would expect you to. I mean, I love whipped cream so much too. You know, have you ever went into a Starbucks, but not really felt like getting coffee or, well, I don't like coffee, or hot chocolate or anything, so you just ask them for a cup filled with whipped cream and purchase that? Have you ever done that? Because I have. And I tell you what, it was a great decision. And I thoroughly enjoyed my decision on that one. I want to try and stuff myself with full of shortcakes once. She sighed once and then stuffed her mouth with apricot-topped pancakes. Apricot-topped pancakes. Apricot-topped pancakes. Somehow, looking at her beaming face, I ended up wanting to eat something sweet myself. After finishing my onigiri and sweetened bread, I drank some tea and picked up a Belgian waffle she had given me before. Ah! While rummaging in the plastic bag, she raised her voice. It's all gone. It was evident from her reaction that something was supposed to be there. Her gaze shifted to my hand that I was holding the Belgian waffle. Waffle? Waffle! I thought I bought 2 of them, but there was only 1. Well, in that case, I don't mind if you eat this one. I handed the Belgian waffle to her. I'm sorry, Naoe-kun. Then, here, let's split it. She divided it into 2 and gave me 1/2. Okay, thanks. I obediently accepted it. Today is great weather, but according to the forecast, tomorrow it will get worse. It's a bit depressing. Oh, like rain. I don't really like rain. You get wet and you can't go outside. If only the weather forecasts were off on rainy days alone. I spent the rest of our lunch break like that, eating various snacks together. Yo, what's wrong with rain? Rain is it can be very beautiful and fantastic. I mean, I don't like thunderstorms, or when it's raining like super hella hard, but like, you know, if it's just raining, that could be good too. Now, if you lived in freaking Seattle or something where it rains like on a daily basis for like 260 of the 365 days, yeah, I'd hate rain, because I used to live in Olympia, Washington, and it rained all the time, and I hated rain. Anyway, but I don't anymore. I got past that. That was like 6 years ago or something. 7 years ago or something. Ah, right. Here, take it. Ooh. It's probably all those, not pancakes. She produced something from her pocket and handed it to me. Sugar-free gum? What? No, that's not it. But you might as well eat it now to prevent cavities. I'll take it then. I unwrapped the gum and popped it in my mouth. It was supposed to be this. She brought out something again. It was a screwdriver for removing the screw from the window, a necessary tool for getting to the rooftop. This is my present to you. A bond between accomplices or something. Okay, I'll take it. I put it into my uniform pocket for the time being. Now that I think of it, you haven't been together with Inohara and Miyazawa-kun a lot lately, Naoe-kun. Well, things have been a little strange lately. I was asked by Kyosuke to find members for a grass baseball team. Yeah, a grass one, compared to the concrete baseball team. Baseball? Grass? Kamakita-san placed an index finger on her chin, her eyes wandering off in thought. The home plate would be a dandelion? See, if you... See, I am totally under her line of thought. Okay, so grass baseball. So there's no dirt. There's no... You're just playing on grass, right? So, yeah, home plate's a dandelion. Playing with a grass baseball? I don't think that's possible. It's hard to imagine that. Well, to even conjure up such ideas is more unimaginable in itself. It just means amateur baseball, getting together with people you know and playing baseball just for fun. I've never heard someone say, let's play some grass baseball, as opposed to the concrete baseball. Concrete baseball is the level up. We can't do that because it's basically street hockey baseball. Dude, I'd play street hockey baseball. That would be the shit. Anyway, hee, she exclaimed as though she was impressed from the bottom of her heart. That sounds like fun. Well, we still haven't done anything, though. We haven't gathered enough members, either. And Naoe-kun, you're looking for members? Well, for now, at least. I doubt we'll find anyone. I'll join. I couldn't understand her words right off the bat. Nani? I finally managed to ask her in return. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll try my best. Kamakita-san, wait up. No matter how you look at it, it doesn't feel like she's capable of playing sports. I've never played baseball before, but don't worry. I know a bit about it. I feel like my B's and P's are just fully pressurized, but I think it's the headphones. To top it all off, she had zero experience. In the end, because of her fruitless enthusiasm, or perhaps her misplaced energy, I simply went with the flow and we agreed on her joining our practice at school. Ellipses. Now then, what should I do during break? I think we're going to do another big-time matchup. But that's it for this episode. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button down below for me because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on the series thus far, as well as any potential other visual novels, especially cheap ones, that you want to see me play in the future. Maybe even other games in general. Just let me know in the comment section down below for me. And I really appreciate all the support that we've gotten on this and pretty much everything that we got on the channel as of late. And I really, really appreciate all you guys out there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.